Japan, a country unlike anywhere else on Earth. A place where the future moves at bullet train speed, yet the past still breathes in temple courtyards, quiet tea houses, wooden streets, and the falling petals of spring. Here, neon towers rise beside ancient shrines. Crowded cities move with impossible order. Mountains are worshipped, seasons are celebrated, and even the smallest gesture can carry centuries of meaning. Japan is not simply beautiful, it is precise, mysterious, disciplined, and deeply human. A nation shaped by earthquakes, oceans, fire, and time, yet refined by patience, silence, and grace. In Japan, beauty is not measured by how long it lasts, but by how deeply it is felt before it disappears. This is a journey through the land of the rising sun, where tradition meets tomorrow, where impermanence becomes art, and where every moment invites us to see the world differently. Viewed from above, the Japanese capital stretches to the horizon in every direction, an endless ocean of concrete, glass, and steel. Tokyo is the most populous metropolitan area on the planet, home to nearly 40 million souls. By all conventional logic of urban planning, a city of this staggering density should collapse under its own weight. It should be a symphony of gridlock, noise, and friction. Yet, Tokyo glides. Beneath the towering skyscrapers, a vast circulatory system of trains and subways pulses with microscopic precision. Millions of commuters filter through stations with a quiet, synchronized discipline. There is no shouting. There is no shoving. Instead, there is a collective understanding, an unspoken social contract that keeps the metropolis breathing. The chaos of human existence is distilled into a steady, mesmerizing rhythm. Tokyo is an engine of relentless modernity, but its true marvel is not its technology. It is the deep, enduring order of its people. Nowhere is this rhythm more visible than at Shibuya Crossing. When the traffic lights turn red, vehicles stop in all directions. A brief, pregnant silence falls over the intersection. Then, the pedestrian lights turn green, and a tidal wave of humanity spills into the street. Thousands of people walk toward each other from every angle, weaving, dodging, and sliding past one another in a complex, unchoreographed ballet. In the rain, it becomes a sea of transparent umbrellas, catching the neon glow of the massive video screens overhead. It is a spectacle of modern isolation and collective movement. Yet, sitting quietly at the edge of this storm is a small bronze statue of an Akita dog named Hachiko. For nearly a decade in the 1920s and 30s, Hachiko waited at this exact station for his owner to return from work, never knowing his master had passed away. Amidst the blur of the 21st century, this monument to loyalty, patience, and emotional memory remains the heart of Shibuya. The world rushes by, but Hachiko still waits. To understand the scale of Tokyo, you must leave the streets and rise above them. Tokyo Tower, a lattice of vermilion and white steel, stands as a mid-century beacon of Japan's post-war rebirth. From its observation decks, the skyline reveals itself not as a single downtown core, but as a constellation of distinct cities fused together. As the sun sets, the metropolis transforms. Millions of windows light up, tail lights streak along elevated expressways, and Tokyo becomes a living galaxy of human stories. On clear winter mornings, if you look toward the west, the immense, snow-capped cone of Mount Fuji seems to float above the urban sprawl. It is a quiet reminder that no matter how vast the city grows, it is still anchored to the ancient earth. Deep in the eastern wards of the city lies Asakusa, a district that remembers the Tokyo of centuries past. The journey begins under the massive red lantern of the Kaminarimon Gate. Beyond it stretches Nakamai Street, a crowded avenue of traditional merchants selling folding fans, rice crackers, and wooden sandals. At the end of the path stands Sensoji, the city's oldest Buddhist temple. Here, the electric hum of the metropolis fades, replaced by the deep toll of a bronze bell and the sharp, earthy scent of burning incense. Visitors wave the smoke over their heads and shoulders, seeking healing and wisdom. Before the main hall, heads bow, hands press together, and coins rattle into the offering box. It is a profound realization that old Japan is not a museum exhibit. It is a living practice, breathing quietly inside the modern city. When the concrete of the city becomes too heavy, Tokyo turns to Ueno Park. This vast green space is a sanctuary of museums, shrines, and broad, tree-lined pathways. It is here that Tokyo protects its spaces for nature and memory. In spring, the park undergoes a dramatic transformation. Thousands of cherry trees erupt in pale pink blossoms, and the people of Tokyo gather beneath them for hanami, flower viewing. Blue tarps cover the ground as friends, families, and co-workers sit shoulder to shoulder, eating, drinking, and laughing late into the night. The harsh angles of the city soften, and for a brief, fleeting moment, the pace of Tokyo slows down to match the falling petals. Just a few train stops away, the atmosphere shifts completely. Harajuku is the laboratory of Japanese youth culture, a neighborhood where self-expression bursts into the streets. Down Takashita Street, the air is thick with the smell of sweet crepes, and the fashion is a kaleidoscope of kawaii, neon colors, oversized platforms, and playful rebellion. Parallel to this colorful chaos is Omotezando, an avenue of sleek, glass-fronted luxury boutiques and architectural ambition, where global wealth meets Japanese restraint. but cross a single bridge, step through a massive wooden torii gate, and the city simply vanishes. You have entered the forest of Meiji Jingu. Planted entirely by hand over a century ago, this dense canopy of towering evergreens absorbs the sound of the city, leaving only the crunch of gravel beneath your feet. To walk from the neon noise of Harajuku into the deep spiritual silence of this Shinto shrine is to experience the very essence of Japan's dual nature. If Meiji Jingu is Tokyo's quiet soul, Shinjuku is its beating, electric heart. Shinjuku Station is a labyrinth that processes over 3 million passengers a day. Above ground, the western skyline bristles with the monolithic towers of corporate Japan and the sweeping twin peaks of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. To the east, the night takes over. Neon signs bleed into the darkness, illuminating endless alleys of izakayas where salarymen loosen their ties over grilled chicken skewers and cold beer. In the narrow, tangled lanes of Golden Gai, tiny bars seat no more than 6 people, offering intense intimacy against the backdrop of the massive city. And yet, just blocks away from the neon glow lies Shinjuku Gyoen, a sprawling imperial garden of manicured lawns and serene ponds. In Shinjuku, relentless intensity and absolute peace exist side by side, perfectly balanced. South of the Imperial Palace, the streets widen and the atmosphere sharpens. This is Ginza, a district defined by elegance, luxury, and an uncompromising dedication to craft. The architecture is immaculate, the window displays are gallery-quality art, and the air feels quietly expensive. But Ginza's true wealth is hidden behind heavy wooden doors and unadorned curtains. Here, you find the domain of the sushi masters. Inside tiny, pristine restaurants, men and women dedicate their entire lives to perfecting a single discipline. The slicing of fish, the temperature of the rice, the angle of the blade. Every movement is stripped of waste, refined down to its absolute essence. In Ginza, you learn that food in Japan is not merely sustenance. It is a philosophy of restraint, respect, and pursuit of an unreachable perfection. From the hushed elegance of Ginza, the journey moves to a realm of pure imagination. Akihabara is the epicenter of global otaku culture. The streets are a canyon of multi-story arcades, electronics shops, and towering billboards featuring brightly colored anime characters. Inside the arcades, the noise is deafening. A barrage of electronic chimes, synthetic explosions, and mechanical clatter. Maid cafes line the sidewalks, and glass cases overflow with meticulously crafted figurines. Akihabara is a landscape of fantasy and obsession. But look closer, and you see the same Japanese dedication to craft. Whether engineering a microchip, animating a film, or mastering a rhythm game, there is a profound, serious commitment to play. Looking toward tomorrow, the city expands into Tokyo Bay. Odaiba is an island reclaimed from the sea, connected to the mainland by the sweeping suspension cables of the Rainbow Bridge. The architecture here is unashamedly futuristic, featuring a replica of the Statue of Liberty, glowing digital art museums, and a towering life-sized Gundam robot that transforms under the floodlights. Odaiba represents Japan's vision of the future, a society built on high technology, artificial intelligence, and structural marvels. Yet, as families stroll along the artificial beach watching the sunset behind the Tokyo skyline, it is clear that this high-tech dream remains deeply anchored in human connection. You leave the glass and steel of Tokyo behind, boarding the Shinkansen. The bullet train cuts through the landscape, carrying you back in time. You arrive in Kyoto. For over 1,000 years, this was the imperial capital. While Tokyo races toward the future, Kyoto is where Japan remembers itself. It is the spiritual foundation of the nation, a city of over 2,000 temples and shrines. Here, the scale is human. The streets are lined with dark wood and curved clay tiles. The air smells of matcha, old timber, and wet stone. Kyoto is governed by the subtle turning of the seasons, a place where tradition is not a memory, but the very fabric of daily life. On the southern slopes of the city lies a pathway into the sacred. Fushimi Inari Taisha is dedicated to the Shinto god of rice, agriculture, and commerce. To ascend the mountain is to walk through a tunnel of vibrant vermilion torii gates, thousands of them, tightly packed, snaking their way up through the dense cedar forest. Each gate has been donated by a Japanese business hoping for prosperity. Stone statues of foxes, the messengers of the gods, watch silently from the shadows, holding keys or jewels in their jaws. As you climb higher, the crowds thin, the light filters through the red wood, and the modern world falls away. You are walking through a corridor of sacred time. In the northern hills, a different kind of devotion reveals itself. Kinkaku-ji, the golden pavilion, sits at the edge of a mirror-still pond, its top 2 floors completely covered in pure gold leaf. Against the deep greens of the surrounding pines, the gold radiates with a warm, impossible light. Originally built as a retirement villa for a shogun, it is a masterclass in Zen symbolism. But the pavilion standing today is not ancient. It was rebuilt in the 1950s after a novice monk, driven mad by its beauty, burned it to the ground. Kinkaku-ji survives as a glittering testament to Japan's complex relationship with beauty, a reminder that perfection is fragile, and true resilience lies in the willingness to rebuild. Rising from the eastern mountains is Kiyomizu-dera, the Temple of Pure Water. Its famous wooden stage juts out over the hillside, supported by massive, weathered pillars assembled without a single nail. From this deck, the entire city of Kyoto stretches out below. The temple has stood watch over the capital for centuries, framing the changing landscape. In spring, the valley below erupts in a sea of cherry blossoms. In autumn, it burns with the fierce red of maple leaves. The heavy, sweeping roofs and the scent of the mountain air evoke a deep sense of endurance. Empires rise and fall, cities modernize, but sacred architecture remains, holding the weight of millions of prayers. On the western edge of Kyoto, the district of Arashiyama offers a different kind of sanctuary. Walking into the bamboo grove is like stepping into a vast natural cathedral. The stalks rise dozens of feet into the air, filtering the sunlight into a cool, pale green. When the wind moves through the upper canopy, the hollow wood knocks and creaks, creating a sound so distinct that the Japanese government has officially recognized it as one of the country's essential soundscapes. Nearby, the gardens of Tenryuji Temple frame the mountains perfectly, and wild macaques roam the slopes above the Katsura River. Here, nature is not wild and untamed. It is carefully curated, pruned, and refined by generations of human care, creating a profound harmony between man and the earth. As dusk falls over Kyoto, the paper lanterns of Gion begin to glow. This is the city's most famous entertainment district, defined by its narrow streets of wooden machiya houses with their slatted windows. If you are patient, and if you are respectful, you might hear the sharp clatter of wooden okobo shoes. A maiko or geiko, an apprentice or master geisha, slips quietly between tea houses, dressed in immaculate silk kimono, her face painted chalk white. It is a flash of supreme elegance. But Gion is not a theme park. It is a neighborhood built on discretion and restraint, a place where centuries-old artistic traditions are still living, working, and breathing, entirely independent of the tourist gaze. To taste the history of the city, you must walk through Nishiki Market. Known as Kyoto's Kitchen, this long, narrow arcade is a sensory overload of sights and smells. Stalls overflow with vibrant pickled vegetables, sheets of delicate yuba, roasted chestnuts, and skewered baby octopus. The shops here are often family-run, passed down through generations. The vendors work with a quiet, focused pride. Kyoto cuisine, or kyo-ryori, relies deeply on seasonal, local ingredients and clear, subtle broths. Whether it is a simple grilled fish in the market or a multi-course kaiseki dinner, food in Kyoto is an expression of craftsmanship, designed to reflect the season outside the window. At the core of Kyoto's culture is the way of tea. You enter a small, unadorned room, stepping onto woven tatami mats. There is only a single hanging scroll or a simple flower arrangement in the alcove. The silence is profound. The tea master moves with slow, deliberate grace. The water is heated, the bright green matcha powder is scooped, and the tea is whisked into a froth. Every movement has a purpose. Nothing is wasted. This is the embodiment of wabi-sabi, finding beauty in simplicity, in austerity, and in imperfection. The tea ceremony is not about drinking a beverage. It is about total presence, sharing a singular, unrepeatable moment in time. Leaving the ancient capital, the journey moves eastward, drawing close to the ultimate symbol of the nation, Mount Fuji. It is not merely a mountain, it is a sacred deity, an active volcano, and the quiet anchor of the Japanese soul. Its perfectly symmetrical cone, often crowned in snow, rises abruptly from the surrounding plains, commanding the horizon. For centuries, poets have praised it, painters have immortalized it, and pilgrims have climbed its volcanic ash in the dark to witness the sunrise from the summit. Fuji is breathtakingly beautiful, yet it carries the constant, quiet threat of eruption. It stands as a monumental reminder of Japan's deep respect for nature, a reverence born from an intimate understanding of both its profound beauty and its absolute danger. If Kyoto is Japan's refined soul and Tokyo is its relentless mind, Osaka is its loud, warm, and unapologetic stomach. The air here feels different. The people walk a little faster on the right side of the escalator. They speak a little louder, and they laugh freely. Osaka was built by merchants, not samurai, and that pragmatic, joyful spirit survives. In the neon-soaked corridor of Dotonbori, the canal reflects the massive mechanical signs of crabs and blowfish. The scent of takoyaki, fried octopus balls, and savory okonomiyaki pancakes fills the night air. Overlooking the sprawling modern grid is the imposing stone foundation of Osaka Castle, a reminder of the city's historical power. But today, Osaka's true power is its warmth, its humor, and its absolute devotion to the joy of eating. A short train ride away lies a city even older than Kyoto. Nara was the first permanent capital of Japan. Today, it is a place where the barrier between the human world and the natural world dissolves. In Nara Park, hundreds of sacred Sika deer roam freely beneath the ancient trees, bowing their heads to visitors in exchange for crackers. Beyond the deer stands Todaiji, a massive wooden temple that houses the Daibutsu, a colossal bronze Buddha that has sat in quiet meditation for over a millennium. Deep in the primeval forest, the stone paths leading to Kasuga Taisha are lined with thousands of moss-covered lanterns. Nara feels ancient, overgrown, and distinctly magical, a place where the sacred and the playful walk side by side. Further west, the tone of the journey shifts. You arrive in Hiroshima. On the morning of August 6, 1945, the course of human history was permanently altered. Today, the skeletal remains of the atomic bomb dome stand by the river, exactly as they were left after the blast, a haunting, physical scar in the center of a rebuilt city. In the adjacent Peace Memorial Park, the atmosphere is quiet and heavy with memory. The peace flame burns, waiting for the day the world is free of nuclear weapons. Inside the monuments, millions of colorful folded paper cranes are draped in garlands, a legacy of a young girl named Sadako Sasaki and a symbol of innocent hope. Hiroshima does not bury its grief. It faces its darkest trauma with profound dignity, transforming a site of absolute destruction into a global monument for peace and the sanctity of human life. Just a short ferry ride from the heavy history of Hiroshima lies an island of supreme poetic beauty. As the boat approaches Miyajima, a massive vermilion torii gate appears to float on the surface of the sea. This is Itsukushima Shrine. Built over the water, the shrine's wooden corridors rise and fall with the tides. The island itself is considered so sacred that for centuries, commoners were not allowed to set foot on its shores. Today, gentle deer walk along the beaches, and thick forests blanket the slopes of Mount Misen. As the sun drops below the horizon, silhouetting the floating gate against the darkening water, Miyajima offers a view of quiet, almost heartbreaking perfection. To understand the emotional core of Japan, you must witness the arrival of spring. The cherry blossom front begins in the warm south and slowly sweeps northward across the islands, tracked on the evening news like a national event. When the sakura bloom, the country is briefly painted in soft whites and pinks. But the beauty of the cherry blossom is not just in its color, it is in its fragility. A strong wind or a heavy rain can strip a tree bare in an afternoon. The petals fall like snow, dusting the rivers and the asphalt. This is the philosophy of mono no aware, a gentle sadness at the transience of things. The Japanese do not mourn the falling of the blossoms. They celebrate them precisely because they do not last. It is the realization that life is fleeting, and therefore, it must be cherished right now. Beneath the temples, the neon, and the mountains, there is an invisible thread that binds Japanese society together. It is called omotenashi, a deep, unpretentious hospitality. You see it in the shopkeeper, who carefully wraps your purchase as if it were a fragile artifact. You see it in the restaurant staff who bow to your departing train. In the cleaning crews who sweep the Shinkansen cars with military precision, and in the stranger who walks 3 blocks out of their way to help you find an address. There is no tipping in Japan. The service is not a performance for money. It is a matter of personal dignity and a profound respect for the social harmony of the whole. To travel through Japan is to move constantly between extremes. It is to stand in the electric, impossible scale of Tokyo, and then to sit in the absolute silence of a Kyoto tea room. It is to look up at the ancient volcanic power of Mount Fuji, to bow your head in the quiet grief of Hiroshima, and to watch the tide rise beneath the floating gate of Miyajima. It is a country that builds robots and glass towers, yet stops to drink beneath the falling petals of the sakura. It is a society built on the small daily gestures of respect. A bow, a sweeping broom, a meticulously sharpened knife. Japan, a country unlike anywhere else on earth. It is the place where tradition meets tomorrow, seamlessly weaving the ancient with the cutting edge. It is a culture that understands that perfection is an illusion, but the pursuit of it is sacred. Here, impermanence becomes art. The fleeting nature of a season, a meal or a blossom is not a tragedy, but a reminder to be entirely present. Japan does not simply show you new landscapes. It rewrites your understanding of time, beauty, and human connection. Every corner, every shadow, and every moment invites us to see the world differently.